welcome to episode number 61 of Creating a Legend. I am the FM Novice. Join me today as we play against the massive Borussia Dortmund away in the Europa League second round, first leg, and, if it's important still, second leg as well. I say if it's important. If we lose this game 5-0, there's no real point showing you the second game. So, since we were last together, which is the Basel, 2 matches in that one, we played against Maripol and beat them 2-0 away from home. Denis Yanikov and Alexander Stavok scoring the goals. But that doesn't tell the whole story. The first 15 minutes, they absolutely bombarded us. They missed a penalty. More to point, Bogdan Sarniowski saved a penalty and made 2 or 3 wonderful saves to keep them out. And then we slowly got into the game and won the game relatively comfortably in the end. And then we beat Alexandria 1-0. Vladislav Kravchenko scoring in just before half-time, giving us a 1-0 victory. Denis Bezdradenko did pick up a knock in that game, but he is back and should be fully fit for today's game. We haven't conceded a goal in 12 matches now, including 3 friendlies. So that's 9 competitive matches since we conceded a goal. And we haven't conceded 2 goals since October the 29th, which is nearly 6 months ago. I fully expect both of those records to go in this episode. As ever, early March brings us some more players into our youth academy. The first one that I've signed is Maxim Kilmakov, who is a potential 5-star fullback. Can play either left or right back. More naturally a right back, but we am training him to be a left back. Doesn't want to be tutored at the moment, which is a bit frustrating, but this guy has massive potential, and I am looking for a left back to replace Mignov going forward. So, this guy offers a huge amount of potential and could potentially be the next guy that comes through into my first team. So, Dykov has also earned himself a new deal, potential 3-star player. Currently a defensive midfielder, but I am training him to be a central midfielder. I've got less hopes about this guy, but you will never know. He could potentially play left midfield as well, or could be trained as a centre-back, but he's only 5'10" at the moment, so midfield is probably his best position. Alexander Vakula is a potential 3-star striker. 18 years old already, so he's only got a year to sort of show him that he can do stuff. He's got 14 finishing, quite determined, works well in a team as well. And the final guy I've brought in is Vladimir Mostovoy, who is potential 3-star goalkeeper, currently a 1-star already, 18 years old. This guy may turn into something. He's got ambitious personality, some attributes look quite nicely, so maybe, who knows, but time will tell, as I always say. So today's team is Bogdan Sarniowski in goal, Dembele at right back, Kravchenko at left back, Stavok and Kovachenko are the 2 central defenders. Chernik from the right hand side, Yanikov from the left, Misalutin, Tanskoti and Kogut in the centre with Bezdradenko up front. At the very least in this game we're going to get £600,000 at the end of it, so this is a no-win, a no-lose situation for us. Fully expected to get beaten over the 2 legs. Corner, Yanikov to take, plays it in. Pause, not beating the near post, but then Belly can head it across. Kravchenko picks the ball up. He finds Kovachenko. But he's tackled and Askabar can now break. Slow bullet play, Palmer. Plays it into Kadokin. He runs through and shoots from distance, but that's a poor shot and it's wide of the post. A very, very quiet first half. The only thing of note that's happened is they've used 2 of their substitutions through injuries. We will have to make some subs at the moment because both Kogut and Tanskayovsky have picked up slight knocks and are struggling. So Koryakin is going to come on for Tanskovsky. Kogut is going to come off as well, bringing Kolotz on. And we're going to keep things the same. Just on counter. And we will continue on counter for the foreseeable future until they score. Goal kick, Sarniowski, short, Kovachenko. Crossfield to Stavok. Kolotz, Musolitin now. Gives the ball away, but Koryakin is in there to pick the ball up. Yanikov now. Drives inside. Crossfield ball to Kolotz. Through to Bezdradenko, but he's not going to get that ball. And they can clear long. Dembele will deal with it though. Plays it back to Sarniowski, and we can rebuild from the start. Kovachenko now. Don't lose the ball there, boys. Musatilin, Koryankin. Now Kolotz, slow, steady build-up play as per normal. Good ball over the tops. Kolotz could be in, but he's got a lot to do. Forces a fine save out of Horn. I did think for one brief moment that he's got the ball over the keeper, but the keeper stretched out an arm and pushed it over the bar. Yanikov takes the corner. Chernik now shoots, and it's forced into the back post by Kovachenko. Just checking that is not offside, and it's not. Chernik had the shot. It rebounded off a couple of players, and at the back post, Kovachenko just stuck out a foot and forced the ball over the line. 20 minutes to go in this one. Gelios are 1-0 to the good. Sensational performance at the moment. I am going to make my final substitution. Yanikov has been booked, so I want to bring him off and bring on Fofana in his place into the 90th minute. And Koryakin has picked up a knock, and we have no more subs to make, which is a bit interesting. Bezbedenko is going to have to play as a deep line playmaker for the final minute. We're down to 10 men effectively. They have a free kick headed away by Dembele. Yarmolenko, can you put the ball back in again? But he shoots from distance, he drags it wide, and that should be the full-time whistle. And it is! Half-time in this one. Dortmund 0, Gelios 1. A bit of positive news in between games. 3 of our players have been called up to the Ukrainian national side. We haven't yet had a single player play for the Ukrainian national side, but Bogdan Sarniovsky, Mykola Masolotin and Bogdan Kovachenko have all been called up to face Northern Ireland. We have had one game in between the 2 Dortmund games. That was away at Vlorskaya, which technically speaking is at home because we play at Vlorskaya's ground, but yeah, fair enough. We did concede a goal, and it was a former player. Bettino, the guy we had on loan a couple of seasons ago, didn't do anything for us, has scored for them to give them a 1-0 lead. However, Dmitry Kolots equalised 10 minutes later to give a 1-1 draw. A fairly uninspiring game of football in many ways, but we got a point. And we did actually have another penalty that Bogdan Sarniovsky saved, so things are going well in that regard. We did rotate a few players, brought in some of our squad players, give them a bit of game time, and rest a few of the more senior players. So in a way, we may have caused our own downfall in that respect, but for Dortmund game, it's such a huge match, and I'm hoping to get through. If we get through, then it was justified. If we lose, then I've dropped the ball on that one. So Sarniovsky is our goalkeeper. Right back is Kravchenko. Dembele is left back. Kovachenko and Svatok are 2 central defenders. Yanikov from the left, Chernik from the right, Kogot, Tamsikovsky and Kolots in the centre, with Plothotnyuk up front. Both Gutselak and Bezrudenko are in abysmal form, so I've gone for my 3rd choice striker in this one. Vaser, running down the line, plays it in. Sarniovsky can capture it comfortably, and we can start to build from the back. So far in this game, Dortmund have been at the better side, but this is the first highlight of the game. And Chernik is on the ball on the right hand side, drives inside, plays it into Plothotnyuk. He finds Kolots. He plays it back to Stavok, who looks down the line to Bende. Into Chernik. Plothotnyuk is inside in the middle. Plothotnyuk has scored! 30 minutes gone. The gamble has scored. Mikhailo Plothotnyuk, a player I've been trying to sell for most of the season because he's probably not good enough for us, has scored a huge goal for us. Free kick, Guerrero plays it in. Cleared down. It's down. Tamanga hits the bar and Tomskovsky puts it wide. My word, that was a chance. Guerrero, third corner, cleared away. Dembele can reach it. He just doesn't though. Pulisic back in. The key stats suggest Dortmund have been the better side, but the only stat that matters, Gelios 1, Dortmund 0, 2-0 on aggregate. Jan heads it inside, cleared away. Yanochenko, now Palmer. He's driving well, beating his man, but he shoots from distance. That is a really bad shot. If that's the best they can muster, then it should be a very enjoyable next 40 minutes for me. Free kick, Chernik's take. It's the far post, headed away. Weigl now can break. Lots of men on us here. He plays a good ball. Weiser. Just keep him out there. He's going nowhere there. Keep him out there. Albert plays it inside. Shoots off the post. Can we get, and it's offside. We'll make a change. Musolitin is going to come on for Igor Kogut, who is definitely not having the greatest run of games at the moment, but he keeps on picking up injuries, which isn't helping his form. Corner. Played in. Flicked on at the near post, but it's cleared away. Kolots now can break. Plays it down the line to Plothotnyuk. What can he do? He whips it into the back post, but it's cleared away. And Pulisic can drive now forward. But he plays it back to his goalkeeper, which is fine. He can do that. I'm happy. Horn. It's long. It's played down. Palmer. Musolitin in now in. Plothotnyuk. Which way is this going to go? Musolitin. Find Kolots. Kolots can end the game there, but he drags his shot wide. A change is going to be made. Kravchenko is knackered. But I don't think I have a left back that I can bring on to give him some rest, but I can bring Fofana on for Yanikov. Tanskovsky is knackered as well, but I don't have a centre midfielder I can bring on. I haven't selected the best bench in the world here at this point. Hopefully it will not cause me too many problems. Last 5 minutes, a highlight. Albert to Weigl. Escobar back to Weigl. To Palmer. To Pliblies. Shoots from distance, but it's over the bar. The keeper wasn't worried. I was, but that's fairly standard. 87 minutes gone. Guerrero. Flicked on. Palmer. Driving forward. It's headed away by Fofana. Weiser can pick up the ball. Plays inside to Weigl. Escobar. Yanikenkov. Palmer now. Turns inside to Pulisic. Guerrero. Down to Pulisic. This could be dangerous. This could be a goal, but Musolitin is in. Cleared away. Escobar shoots from distance. That clips the top of the crossbar, but that's never going to go in. And we're into time added on. A minute to go. Torniarge plays it down the line. Just need to make sure it's sensible now. Savok to Dembele. He finds Chernik. He knocks it down the line. 30 seconds of the time added on to go. Unless the referee adds more, which he perfectly can do, but we all hope he doesn't. Palmer now on the ball. Plays inside, but Stavok will win it. Tap back to Dembele. Just keep hold of the ball now. Long clearance. They can regain it. 15 seconds to go. They need to score 2 more goals. Palmer now. Intercepted by Tanskovsky. Kolotz. Now Savok. And that is the full-time whistle. Helios 1, Dortmund 0, 2-0 on aggregate, and unbelievably, we are still in the Europa League. We are now into the quarter-finals. This is a heck of a season.